Hi everyone, Moz here with the UMDCS department. Today we're going to take a look at man, which is a command line tool that lets you learn about other commands by showing you user manuals for most of them. So almost any standard Linux command is going to have a man page. If you're using something you downloaded off the internet or something, if the author wrote one, it'll have it, otherwise this won't work. But in this video we're going to take a look at the LS man page as an example. So to use man, you just type man followed by the name of the command, so in our case ls, and then hit enter, and now we're looking at the ls man page. Okay, so now we're looking at the man page, so let's sort of talk about what you can find in here. So at the top, you just see the name of the command and a brief description, so in LS's case it just lists directory contents. Then you see a synopsis section, which tells you how to actually run the command. So in this case it's telling us we will type ls, all our options, and then all our directories. And there's a reason that here it says file that we might get into in another video. And then the ellipses here, the 3 periods, just tell you that you can have as many options as you want and as many files as you want. Then down below we have the description section, and this is going to be the bulk of most man pages. This is where you see all the options that you can use with the command. So if we just scroll down here, you can see it's quite a long list. And we'll go through some of these later in the video. Just to see how to use them. But then down at the bottom, some authors will actually put examples. There are no examples for ls here, but some authors will put examples, so it's really nice if you're trying to do something. Just check. Maybe someone will already have an example of how to do it there. And then it also has some other useful information like exit status. If you're scripting, that's pretty handy. And then just some other information. So, this really varies depending on author, but it's always useful to sort of check and see what's there. So let's take a look at one of the ls options and see how we actually use the options that we find in a man page. Well, let's take a look at this first ls option here, -a or --all, which the description for it is do not ignore entries starting with dot. And the reason that ls by default ignores entries starting with dot is that on Unix systems, dot is the convention for hiding a file. So if you want to hide a file, you prefix the file name with dot. So you have like dot file is a hidden file. So let's just see this in action real quick. So if I head over to a terminal and I just type ls, you can see there are 3 files in here, 3 text files. But then if I type ls-a, you can see that there's actually a hidden file in here, and there's a dot and a dot dot. Those are 2 directories. That's the current directory and the parent directory, and we'll talk more about what that means in a different video. But yeah, and then if you notice in the man page, there's one -a and then there's --all, and these are actually the same thing. So I can do ls -all, and the same exact output will come out. The difference is if I want to combine 2 options, I can actually do something like ls-la. Now L is a command or an option that lets you show more details about files. So if I just do ls-l, you can see just the 3 files and some more information about them, permissions, file size, dates, stuff like that. So then I can do ls-la, which will show everything with that. Now, I'm looking at these file sizes here, and I don't really think in bytes. I don't like that's not the most intuitive way for me to see what the file size is. So let's go back to the man page and try to search in it and see if we can find a way to get some human readable file sizes in here. So if I go back and then to search, so actually man sends its output to a pager called less, and we'll have a video on just less coming soon in the future. But to search in less, so what I'm looking at right now is actually less, and to search in less, you hit / and then whatever you want to search for. So in our case, human, and then enter, and you see I come to this flag, or this option -h --human readable, which will print our human readable sizes. So let's try this out. First, we can actually add it like this, in like the long way. And we see now we have 4 kilobytes, 1.9 kilobytes, 2.9 kilobytes. But we can also use the shorthand notation, which, if we look, was -h, So if I delete all this and just ls-lah, enter, and you see the same exact thing comes up. So that's pretty much it for man. One other cool thing you can do with man actually is you can do man. Oh, and by the way, to quit the man page, just hit Q. So I accidentally actually hit the key. But man will bring you to the man page for man, which is, I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. So anyways, that's it for this video. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for watching.